1/5 of the world's oil consumption passes through a single point just 21 miles wide. It's the ultimate energy kill switch for decades. The Strait of Hormuz has been the most dangerous choke point on Earth. But today, as tensions between the US and Iran reach a boiling point, we aren't just talking about a simple price hike at the pump. We're talking about a total collapse of the global energy status quo as we know it. If this gateway closes, even for a week, the era of cheap, reliable energy doesn't just end, it shatters. Today on Energy Unlocked, we're diving deep into the terrifying reality of the US-Iran energy war and what it means for your wallet and the world's future. To understand why the world is on edge, you have to understand the geography. The Strait of Hormuz connects the Persian Gulf to the open ocean. It is the only way out for oil and LNG from the world's biggest producers, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, the UAE, Iraq, and Iran itself. Think about that, over 20 million barrels of oil every single day squeezed through a passage where the shipping lanes are only 2 miles wide, while the US has become the world's top oil producer. Energy markets are a global web. If Iran follows through on its repeated threats to blockade the strait, it won't just stop tankers. It will trigger a global bidding war. Top energy analysts warn that oil could explode past $150 or even to $100 a barrel in a matter of days. This isn't just about expensive gas. It's about a massive supply chain shock that could ground airlines, halt shipping, and send food prices into the stratosphere. However, the US strategy has fundamentally shifted in recent years. In the past, a threat to the strait was a threat to American survival. Today, thanks to the shale revolution, the US is more energy insulated than ever before. But here's the catch: America's key allies in Europe and Asia are not. Washington's leverage now lies in its ability to flood the market with US-produced oil and LNG to keep global prices from spiraling out of control. But there's a new, more dangerous layer to this conflict: shadow warfare. We aren't just looking at physical blockades anymore. Cyber attacks on energy infrastructure and mysterious explosions on tankers are the new front lines. This invisible war keeps the markets in a state of permanent panic. And as we've seen here on Energy Unlocked, panic is the most expensive commodity in the world. But here's the twist: Iran and the US might not have expected. Every time the strait is threatened, the world's transition to solar and wind actually accelerates. We've seen a massive solar boom across Europe and Asia specifically because nations want to break their addiction to Middle Eastern fossil fuels. Security is now the biggest driver for green energy. Is it possible that the constant conflict in the Middle East is inadvertently killing the very oil market these nations rely on for their survival? By trying to control the oil, they may be forcing the world to stop using it altogether. The Strait of Hormuz is more than just a shipping lane. It's the heartbeat of the global economy. Whether it continues to beat or flatlines depends on the next moves made in Washington and Tehran. The stakes have never been higher. If you want to stay ahead of the next energy shock and understand the forces shaping our world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for Energy Unlocked. We break down the complex news that matters to your wallet and our collective future. What do you think? Is $200 oil inevitable, or will technology save us? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below.